Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to go over the Git Revert command. We're going to go over what a revert is and how it works. Then we're going to do a comparison between Git Reset and Git Revert because a lot of people seem to get those two confused. Then of course, we're going to do a quick demo on how to actually revert the changes. And then finally, we're going to go over how to deal with possible merge conflicts when using the Git Revert command. All right, so let's get started. All right, so what is a revert? A revert in Git will undo the changes from the specified commit, but it'll keep the record of that commit in the commit history. Also, it'll create a new commit saying that you undid the changes from the previously specified commit. It's common for people to get git reset and git revert mixed up. You see, git reset is when you undo a commit and send the changes back to either the staging area, working directory, or you get rid of the changes altogether. Now keep in mind that with git reset, commits are erased from the commit history. This can potentially give you issues when you're trying to merge branches in a pull request, so keep that in mind. Git revert is when you undo the changes, but you keep the commits in the commit history. It also creates an additional commit saying that you undid the specified commit. All right, everybody, let's go over a demo on how to use this git revert command. So I have this folder here called my project, and inside I will open a git bash window. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a text file, and I'll call it my code. Now I'm going to use this my code file to create a couple of commits for demonstration here. So I've introduced this file. So if I type in git status, you'll see that git detects that change. We can add that change to the staging area, and then I'll go ahead and create my first commit. I'll call it create file. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the file and I'm going to type in apple. I'll click save, and that's a new change that we've introduced, so we could go ahead and add that to the staging area, and then we'll create the new commit. And for this commit message, I'll just type in add apple. And then I'll just sort of repeat the process here. I'll type in banana on the second line, click save. I'll add that to the staging area. And then for the commit message, I'll type in add banana. Press enter. And then finally, I'll type in cherry, click save, add that to the staging area. And then for last commit here, I'll type in add cherry. All right, so we should have 4 commits. I'll go ahead and expand this, and I'll type in git log, and you'll see here that we have 4 commits. We have this one here that says create file. Okay, that's the one when obviously we added the file here. Then we have here, it says add apple. That's when we added the apple string here. And then add banana, we added banana. And then add cherry when we added cherry. Okay? So let's say, for example, we wanted to undo cherry and banana. Okay? Now what we can do is we can use the git revert command to basically undo the changes from these 2 commits. Okay? And the way git revert works is like this. When we use git revert, we specify how far back we want to undo changes. So again, let's say we want to undo cherry, and we want to undo banana. So we would have to go as far back as here. We would undo this, and this would undo the changes from cherry, and it would undo the changes from banana. However, it does not get rid of the commit itself. See, what happens is when you use Git Revert, it undoes the changes associated with the commits, but it does not get rid of the commit itself. Instead, what happens is it undoes add cherry, it undoes add banana, and then it creates a fifth commit here, right? Because we have 4 commits, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it creates a fifth one here. And in the commit message, it'll say reverted add cherry, add banana. Or actually, it'll say reverted add banana because it's going this far back and it's basically undoing everything up to this point. Okay? Just keep in mind, it's undoing the changes, so we won't have cherry or banana, but we'll still have these commits here when we do git log. And we'll have a new fifth commit up here that says reverted, you know, add banana, and basically it undoes all these changes. So let's actually type it in so that you guys can see how it works. So I'll type in git revert. Okay, and so if we want to undo cherry and banana, we're not going to want to copy and paste this one. We were going to want to copy and paste this one here because this is how far back we want to go. So we do git revert and then we paste that commit ID and we press enter. Okay. Now it says we have a merge conflict here. And the reason for that is because we're dealing with just one file. Okay. So when you're dealing with modified files, you're more likely to come across merge conflicts. So I'll refresh the file, meaning I'll close and open it. And you're going to see these things here. Now these are called markers. And this is how you read them. Basically, this here is the separator. Okay. And what it's saying is, hey, could you tell me what state of the file, like what version of the file do you want? Do you want this one or do you want this one? Okay. Now this one here is the most current one, and that's why it says head. Okay. You see how it says head here? It's pointing to the latest commit. So it's saying this is what you have right now. Is that what you want? Or do you want this one, which is basically the commit ID that we specified, which is, where is it? This one, ED7 A7 F3, right? That's the one that we specified here. So it's saying, which version do you want? This one or this one? So obviously we want this one. We want to get rid of cherry and banana. So all we have to do now is simply get rid of all the markers and just leave the file the way you want it to look, okay? And this is the way we want it to look, right? So we'll click save. And if we go here and we type in get status, you'll see that it's detected that change, right? And so to continue, what we need to do is we need to add that change to the staging area. So I'll do git add dot to basically add everything, or you could just do git add mycode.txt, whichever one you prefer, okay? And then if we do get status again, you'll see that that change is now in the staging area, Okay, I see a lot of people miss this step. Make sure to put everything in the staging area. Okay, and now that everything's in the staging area, we type in git revert dash dash continue. Okay, right? Because the next step is to actually create the commit. And we could basically just let revert take care of the rest. And we do that by typing git revert dash dash continue, which is right here. And when we press enter, it'll bring up the Vim text editor here. Basically, this is just a summary of the changes that are going in, what was modified, the commit ID, and then more importantly, this right here is the commit message for the new commit, revert add banana. Okay, so we do colon WQ, and that's basically to save and quit. Okay, press enter, and there you go. It's created a new commit. So if I do git log, you see that it did not get rid of add cherry or add banana, but the changes are gone. So if I close the file and I open it up again, it just says apple, right? But it did not get rid of these two commits. It just got rid of the actual changes associated with these two commits. And notice how it created a new commit here, okay, called revert add banana. Now the reason it says revert add banana and not revert add cherry is because this, since we're going as far back as add banana, it assumes that we're also going to get rid of this one. Okay, so it basically gets rid of this and gets rid of this. Okay, so we're going as far back as here. All right. All right, so hopefully that was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.